What's up, guys? We're getting one step closer to letting that button off of Falcor and trying out the nitrous system. We got it all plumbed in today. Check out our redneckary we got going on. Bam! Here you go. We got a 3AN line coming up feeding off of our 6AN with a 1/8 MPT to a 3AN. Runs around, boom, feeds our fuel. We got our nitrous all plumbed in, all tight and tucked in there. Looks good. We got our purge solenoid, kind of runs up for now, it's temporary. That way I can put the hood on, it'll still and I'll be able to see what's going on. But what I really want to do is I'm going to put a quick release right there on the back of the purge. So when I pull the hood off, take it off, run the purge hose up through, the cutouts on the front of Falcor's hood here look like nostril holes. So I'm going to plumb out 2 ports. So he's purging out the nostril holes. Looks like a pissed off bull. It's gonna look pretty badass, I think. And yeah, not only that, but we ordered the step start retard for the nitrous control on the big end and the bottle heater so we can keep our bottle temperature up to pressure and have optimum nitrous action the whole time. So this is gonna be good. But on another note, last race weekend we went out, we were trying our CO2 system and we couldn't get it dialed in, was having some backfeed issues, and let me just jump in the cockpit here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, bam, let's turn some light on. Bam, here we go, a little bit of light. Okay, last race, what we had going on is when we hit our trans brake button and we use the 2-step for launch control. When I'd let off the trans brake, it would want to activate the solenoid here for the CO2 shifter. Couldn't figure out why. Well, I ended up having power backfed through the system because I hooked my ignition and my power up into the box behind there all in one, trying to trick the system. You gotta hook it up separate. The system's smarter than that. So once I eliminated that, the power backfeeding through that to turn on the 2-step box was not backfeeding through that to run the solenoid shift button on the box internally. Luckily I didn't fry nothing, but hey, I got good luck like that. That's why we called this truck Falcor. He's lucky. But this is a pretty cool little system here. It is the Elite Time or RPM switch by RaceDigitalDelay.com. It's about 400 bucks. 300 for this model, 349. Let's see here. So you can see the numbers. There you go, 349. And it's got quite a few things. It's got data logging, shift points. You could do up to an 8-speed transmission with it. All you gotta do is hold this button right here and you can shift in between RPMs or time. So you can set it to shift off time if you want to, or RPM, either one standalone. Change it. You can go anywhere from 19,000 RPMs clear down to 2,000 RPMs. All you gotta do is up or down. We got it set for 6,100 from first to second, and then from second to third we got it set for 6,300. And it's got, at the end of it, it'll tell you a peak RPM, what you went through your series. And then if you go through your shift review, I had it set for 3,800 so I could see what we were doing, see if it was even working. Everything was disconnected, so I could do it here in the shop. It's raining. But at 3/10 of a second, it shifted at 38.96, let off the throttle, whacked it again. At 1.248 of a second, we 38.14 and it shifted into third. Everything worked great. So now we got that bad boy all dialed in. It's gonna work out awesome. Not only that, it's got a burnout feature, so when I hit my line lock button, it'll activate the burnout and bypass the shift sequencing until I let off the button, so that way it doesn't want to shift while I'm in the middle of my burnouts. Pretty cool little feature. So next time we go out, we're gonna have nitrous and our CO2 is gonna be working. So it should be a hell of a good time. So if you wanna follow along, like and subscribe. We're gonna bring videos of that. If we don't get to do it at the next race, we're gonna do it in a few days when the weather clears up and it hits on the street, and see what we can do and see what Falcor can do. And yeah, guys, rock and roll. Peace.